Hello, everyone. Welcome, Zodiac, welcome. So basically, in this wonderful defeat the odds game, this is gonna be another one as it is. This is round three, and it means that I'm on a winning streak right now against the gods, and I've been winning, and it's gonna be very interesting. So this is how it's gonna be good. This is gonna be how it's gonna be in that way, because I'm going to have my own average point of how it goes. The average point is between, there's always a good way of knowing what to do, and the average point is actually 2.25%, and that's the minimum of how it goes. Now, the way how it goes is that we have at least even and odd numbers. Is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are odd numbers, and 2, 4, 6, 8 are basically even numbers, right? So that's how it goes. But the way of this is, we're going to figure out what's going on in this way, because this is how it goes. So remember that I basically will use the way of how it goes and this way how it is in that moment, because it's going to be very interesting in that way, because that's how it goes, right? So that's how it is at the moment. So that's how it seems to be. And in this good theory, this is how it's going to be based on it, because this is the way of how it is in that way, because you have your own way to understand, to adapt to how you're feeling in that way, because this is how it goes, right? So you understand that. But the way of this is how it goes. This is what's going to be, how it is, and I'm trying to understand this as a wonderful, in a good step in the right direction on how it seems to be, right? So that's how it kind of concludes in that way. So, without further ado, without any production, this is how it goes. I will be using at least, two different decks as well. So the players will have one deck, I have that one as it goes along, and this is how it seems to be. So, that's how it is in that way, because that's how it kind of goes in that direction on how it is in that way. So I'm going to be using the blue and red cards that I have in my hand here, and then the Poguts will go from their red cards to their black cards in this situation here. So that's just how it goes. By the way, this is the way it kind of works in that way. This is how it goes. So remember, I have the 0 button that represents the dealer. That's how it goes. Poguts will be on your left side. So yours is on the right side. Do not get confused about it. That's how it goes. And in theory, it's going to be very interesting on how it goes in that way. So we have to, be who we are and be who we are going to represent on how it goes in that way. Because we're going to figure out what's going on in this situation. So this is how it goes. So remember that this is going to be very interesting on how it goes. This is how it goes in this way, and this is how it is. So here we go. So let's see. Poguts have a black card, and I have another black card as well. Poguts have 9 diamonds. Zodiac has 4 clubs. So basically, the Poguts will go first. So remember that I have the right cards over here, and Poguts have the black cards over here as well. Poguts have 1 black and 4 reds. So let's see what they have. Let's see. And this is a good start. So Poguts have 9, 3 of diamonds, 5 gloves, king of spades, and king of hearts. That's what they have. That's very interesting, right? So that's how it is at the moment, right? And let's see what I got. So I have 2 reds and 3 blues. And let's see. Now I have the 8, 9, jack of hearts, 8 clubs, and queen of spades. So this is how it goes. So I got hearts versus Poguts' diamonds, and this is how it goes in that way, because this is the way it is in that way. So here we go. So discard 1 red, and it would be 2 reds, 1 blue, and the flop is 5 diamonds, 4 hearts, 7 spades. Discard 1 red, add the blue for the turn is the 4 diamonds. Discard 1 blue, add the blue for the last one is the queen diamonds. Bogus have the 9 high flush, defeats my pair of queens, now it's 1 point with the Bogots, 0 points with all outs. Discard 1 blue, add 3 blues, and the flop is Jack of hearts, ace of clubs, jack of diamonds. 3 kinds for all outs. Discard 1 blue, add the blue on the turn is the 10 of spades. Discard 1 blue, add the red for the last one is the queen of hearts. I have the queen jack full house. Bogus have the ace high straight, but the flush defeats it, and the full house takes it, so that'll be at least 1 point. 1 point for Zodiac, 1 point for the Bogots. Discard 1 red. Be 2 reds, 1 blue, and the flop is ace of clubs, 10 of hearts, 3 of clubs. Discard 1 red, add the turn is the 7 of diamonds. Discard 1 red, add the red for another one is the ace of hearts. I basically only have 8s and aces, but Bogots have kings and aces. 2 points for Bogots, 1 point for Zodiac. Wow, this is very interesting. I'll discard at least 3 reds and 2 blues. I'll discard one red, and it will be 1 blue, 1 red, 1 blue. And flop is 5 of spades, 2 hearts, 7 of spades. And discard 1 blue, add the blue for the turn is the jack clubs. Discard 1 red, add the blue for the last one is the 10 of clubs. City 9, 10 jack, jack high straight. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 points with all yaks. 2 points to Bogots. And here we go again. Discard at least 3 reds and 2 blues. And then I'll discard 1 blue. And I'll add at least 3 red. And the flop is 10 of clubs, jack of spades, king of hearts. Discard 1 blue, add the red for the turn is the 9 of hearts. Discard 1 red, add the blue for the last one is the 10 of diamonds. I have the king out straight, but the Bogots have the kings and 10s for full house. Wow. So now it's 3 points for the Bogots, 2 points for the Youngs. Wow. Just wow. So right now the Bogots are between ahead by 1 point, but I'm trying to get them. So let's see. Let's see if I have the momentum. And I'll discard at least 3 blues and 3 reds. And I'll add 2 reds and 1 blue. And the flop is 7 hearts, 2 of spades, 2 of clubs. Discard 1 blue, add the blue on the turn is the 7 diamonds. Discard 1 red, add blue for the last one is the 4 of spades. I have 8s and 7s, Bogots have kings and 7s, they have 2 pair. 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 points with Bogots, 2 points with Zodiacs. And let's see. Discard 1 red. And 3 blues. And the flop is 6 clubs, 2 spades, 9 diamonds. Discard 1 red. Add the blue on the turn is the 2 diamonds. Discard 1 red. Add the blue for the queen of hearts. I have queens and nines to pair. Pro guys only have kings and twos. They have the bigger 2 pair. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for pro guys. 2 points for Zodiac. So as you can see, I think I'm trying to get the pro guys the momentum, but the way how this is, it's not going to be working out in that perspective, I say, because that's how it goes and ends up being. Let's see, right, so, let's see. Now I will switch the odds again, because now the Bogas are going to get less cards and I'll get more cards, because that's how it's going to be in that way. And there is a way of how it's going to be, right? So when you get a percentage, 2.25%, you have to figure out what's the accuracy to understand what's going on, right? That's how it is. And when you do it, that's how it is in that way. But you see it as a wonderful feeling, but the way all this is, you understand of how it goes in that way, right? Spoilers only get 4 cards, and they only get the even cards, so it would be 2 blacks and 2 reds. And let's see. They have the 3 9 diamonds, 10 of hearts, and 5 of clubs, right? So right now the Poets are winning by 5 points, and I'm stuck by 2 points. But anything can happen, right? So that's how it goes. Now I have 5 cards, and I'll get 3 blues and 2 red. So let's see. Now I have 8 jack, 8 of diamonds, 5 of clubs, and 5 of hearts. So this is how it goes, right? So I already got their diamonds covered, but the way this is, I got a pair of 5s, got a pair of 8s. And let's see. Discard 1 blue, add the 3 blues, and the flop is 10, ace, 6, all spades. Discard 1 red, add the red on the turn is the ace of clubs. Discard 1 blue, add the red for the last one is the 3 of clubs. Both have 10s and 3s. I have 8s and aces. I have a bigger 2 pair, and now it must be at least 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 points for Zodiac, 5 points for the Pro Gods. Discard 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. And the flop is 2 hearts, 5 spades, ace of hearts. Discard 1 blue. Add the blue on the turn is the jack of clubs. Discard 1 blue, add red for the other one is the 10 of clubs. Out top so with a pair of 5s, Pogas only have 10s and 5s to pair. By set, defeat set, as in theory of a kind, and that would be 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Zodiac, and 5 points for Pogas. Discard 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. And flop is 10 of diamonds, 9 of hearts, king of hearts. Discard 1 red. Add the red on the turn is the 5 of hearts. Discard 1 blue. Add the red for the last one is the 10 of spades. Pogas have the 10-5 full house. Zodiac has the 10-5 full house. Both players split. So now it's 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for Zodiac, 5 points for Bogarts. And now I'll discard. I'll discard at least 4 reds and 1 blue. I'll discard 1 red. And I'll add 1 red and 2 blue. Flop is queen, 4 diamonds, 7 spades. Discard 1 blue, add blue on the turn is the ace of clubs. Discard 1 blue, add red for the last one is the 4 spades. I basically have 8s and 4s, so 2 pair. Pro guys only have their 10 high, but I'll take it. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for Zodiac. 5 points for Pro guys. Discard 1 red. Add 2 blues and 1 red. And flop is ace of hearts, 4 diamonds, king clubs. Discard 1 red. Turn is the red of 7 hearts. Discard 1 red. Add the blue. For the last one is the queen of clubs. I only have jack high. Pogas have, 10 high. They kind of miss with their straight draw, obviously, but I think jack high takes it. So that kills their 10 high, I believe, right? So 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for Zodiac, 5 points for Pogas. And let's see. So I'll discard at least 4 reds and 1 blue. And I'll add 3 reds. Up is 3 diamonds, 6 hearts, ace diamonds. Discard 1 blue, add blue on the turn is the 2 clubs. Discard 1 red, add the red for the last one is the king of clubs. And I basically kind of missed, but I think Pogas have 3s, pair of 3s, so they move up this time. And I think it'll be 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for the Pogas, 7 points for Zodiac. Discard 1 red. Add 3 blues. And flop is king 7-3 all hearts. Discard 1 red. Add red on turn is the 2 of clubs. Discard 1 blue. Add blue on the last one is the 4 of spades. Pogas have a pair of 5s again, or a pair of 3s again, I believe. I kind of missed with my pair of 5s, pair of 8s. Pogas will take this one. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for Pogas. 7 points for Zodiac. Wow. Pogas are trying to get their revenge. I'm trying to not let them. This is very interesting indeed. So let's see. Discard at least 3 reds and 2 blues, and I'll add 2 reds and 1 blue. And flop is ace 10 clubs, jack of spades. Discard 1 blue, add red for the turn is the 2 of spades. Discard one red, add the red for the last one is the 3 of hearts. Again, with the 10s and 3s, they have 2 pair. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points to the Poet God, 7 points for Zodiac. Wow. Now discard at least 3 blues and 2 reds. Now I'll add 2 blues and 1 red. Flop is 2 of clubs, king 7 of hearts. Discard 1 blue, and the blue on the turn is the 5 of spades. Discard 1 red, and the red for the last one is the 9 of spades. Bogus have 5s and 9s, they have 2 pair, but then I have top set with pair of 5s. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for Zodiacs, 8 points for Poet Gods. Now let's see. So I'll add 1 blue and 2 reds, and I'll discard 2 blues. And the flop is king, jack, 9, all hearts. Discard 1 blue, and the blue on the turn is the 3 hearts. Discard 1 red, add the blue for the last one is the 10 of diamonds. I only have a pair of jacks. Poets have 9s and 3s, they have 2 pair, and 10s and 9s as bigger to pair. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for Poet Gods, 8 points for Zodiacs. Now we'll do it again. So I have 1 red and 2 blues, and I'll discard 2 reds. And flop is 6 queen of spades, 9 of hearts. Discard 1 blue, add the red for the turn is the 4 of spades. Discard 1 blue, add the red for the last one is the 8 of hearts. I have a pair of 8s. I'll top set with a pair of 8s, but I only have a pair of 9s. So I'll take it, that must be at least 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 points for Zodiacs, 9 points for Poet Gods. So I'll add 2 reds, 1 blue, and I'll discard 3 reds and 1 blue. And the flop is 3, 7 of spades, 7 of diamonds. Discard 1 red, add the red on the turn is the king of spades. Discard 1 red, add the blue for the last one is the 2 of diamonds. Have 8s and 7s, have 2 pair against Poets is pair of 3s, 3s and 7s, but my 2 pair are higher. So that was the 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 points for Zodiacs, 9 points for the Poet God. This is it. Let's see. Let's see if I got the momentum. So I have 1 red and 2 blues, and I'll discard 4 reds. And flop is king, 6 of clubs, 6 of hearts. Discard 1 red, add the blue for the turn is the queen of hearts. Discard 1 blue, add the blue for the last one is the 4 of hearts. I basically have 6s and 8s, have 2 pair. Poguts only have, 10 high, they kind of missed. 10 plus 1 is 11 points for Zodiacs, and 10 points for the Poguts. So as you can see, I think I did it again. And whenever I do it again, I know how it goes. I know how I can do it. It's the way of how it goes, and this is how it is. I understand that things are really going as planned, and when you do it, that's how it kind of is at the moment. And when I believe about shifting my own way and my own strategy, I think that okay, well, this is how it goes. I guess, right? This is the way it works. So, whether you put the pedals in the say, But the way of this is, I think that that everything will be, going as planned, right? This is how it goes. But you see it as wonderful feeling, and there's always a way of knowing to do, right? That's how it goes. So you have to have your own way and your own cycle, your own duty to understand what it is, and this is how it goes. So this is the way it goes, and this is the way it happens, and this is the way it is. So you understand that this is how it goes in that way, and this is the way it kind of is now. The momentum of how it is in that way, and when you do it, that's how it kind of concludes in that way. So I hope you all like this video. Please understand it. Please give a like. Please leave a comment if you want, and this is how it goes. So I hope that you all like it, enjoy it, and this is the way it works. And this is how it is. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to all, and I'll see you next time. And that's how it goes. Thank you so much, and thank you. Bye for now, everybody. Thank you, and thanks, and bye.